I would say something similar, maybe diverse, and because there's no one way of going into steering into that direction, and also there's no one way of doing it because there can be different types of doing data science, I believe. We can discuss that later, maybe. Okay. How much time do I have? Just kidding. I will, okay, keep it short. First of all, how I started, I didn't have much idea when I get to the point of choosing major at the university. I was still not sure what I wanted to do. And that's why I chose engineering, because people told me that if you become engineer, you have more options to choose later on. So especially electrical engineering, you can do circuits, robotics, signal processing, power, or like all sorts of things. So that worked for me because I could postpone my decision. And when I get to the final stage, what I knew was, by the way, I wanted to do something around maths. That was the only obvious thing. I always liked maths a lot in high school. So in the last year, I focused on signal processing in electrical engineering and worked, my thesis was on speech recognition. And after that, I started to work in the research institute in Turkey and building speech recognition engine for Turkish and developing secure devices for the government. This was quite a cool job. I was very satisfied and happy because you learn something and then you apply it. I was building I was mostly on the software development, but the scope was very narrow. And then after a while, I started to feel like I needed change because there was no human touch. I was just in front of my PC coding all day. And of course, I had colleagues, but it wasn't working for me. Maybe it's perfect for some people, but I did say, like, I need to get out of here. I need to do something more social. And did some research and thought consultancy would be a good match. You have business, you talk to business, apply technology to business. And then I found a job at SAS. SAS is a big company in the US. They have an office in Turkey, small office, and their core business is machine learning. So because of my knowledge from the university, like neural networks, hidden micro models, building, although I was software developer, they accepted me to the organization as an analytical consultant. And initially I did everything, and it changed a lot. I mean, it changed my career a lot because now you work on real data. You work with different industries like rate making, pricing in insurance, churn prediction for telco. I was working on site with customers, doing consultancy projects, and also doing pre-sales to support pilot projects with salespeople, and also giving trainings to customers, doing technical support. Because it was a small organization, you have to do all of them. So it helped me a lot to learn and to grow. And after a couple of years, I was quite experienced in the organization, and I started to feel again like I need a change because I was the most experienced at some point, and it was too early for that. And I started to search for options abroad. And luckily, in a conference, I was just chatting randomly with a colleague, a very cool friend of mine, and he said they are looking for someone in the UK office for pre-sales role. And I applied for it, went for the interview, and I joined the UK team. And this time, it was even a bigger, broader perspective because the UK market is quite diverse in terms of different applications of machine learning in different industries. So I learned more around time series, around text analytics. And after a couple of years, I moved to the global team, this time working globally in EMEA. And also I spent 1 year in US, working with the customers in the US, in Australia, in South Africa. That was amazing, working with different cultures. And then recently I joined the Google Cloud team as a machine learning specialist. That's the whole journey.